Alright, this is going to be a first follow-up video. A follow-up to a video I've already done. Look, it's early. Or, well, early for me. It's probably late for anybody else. And I'm tired. And I'm drinking dew. Anywho, my problem... I have a few problems with this whole birth certificate thing, and my mind races faster than I can speak. I'm sure that's the same for a lot of people, but I think a lot of people have a hard time understanding either the point I'm trying to make or the message I'm trying to get across, because my mind is just going apeshit up in my brain, and I do tangents as well, but the tangents are there because it in my mind it all fits together, and I know that that doesn't come out as clearly as I would wish it to when I'm speaking. But the first thing that upsets me about this is, and I want to try and make these points clear. The first thing that upsets me is people questioned it, and those people were ridiculed. That's my first thing. We've gotten away from a society that finds it acceptable to question their government. I don't know when that happened. I'm sure it happened fucking decades before I was born. But I don't know. I don't know why it became acceptable to not question the government. It's your right. It's my right. It's anybody's right to question our government, all branches. As I've said before, the government is there for you. That's their job. So questioning them isn't a bad thing. I don't know when it became one or why people think it is now. But it's not bad at all. It's actually a good thing. It's what we should be doing. Somebody needs to hold them accountable. If we the people don't hold the government accountable, who will? I mean, that's a valid question. So yeah, it's and not just that. Here's where my brain. It's not just the fact that people think it's wrong to question the government, but that people ridicule others for doing it. I don't understand that. But that's a huge issue for me. It's a huge issue. And I'm not, when I talk about this, I could be talking about 400 different things that people question the government on. And most of the times, the mainstream populace will ridicule those who choose to question. I don't understand. I don't understand why you do that. I guess another point, the next largest point for me, is that whitehouse.gov, that is the website that released the obviously fake birth certificate. And again, nobody cares. I can't tell you how big a deal that is, at least to me. And I don't know why it wouldn't be as big a deal to you. That is your and my government that released a false document which they have admitted to knowing was false. It was fraudulent. They knew it. They posted it on their website, an official government website. It's a .gov domain. and it dealt with a piece of information in regards to the person that holds the highest position in our government. I can't stress how important an issue this is. If you don't feel the same, I can't understand why you don't. I don't care about the issue itself as to whether or not he is a natural born citizen, by whatever means that became possible. That is not my point, and I want to make that clear. My point is that a known fraudulent document was posted to an official .gov domain, a whitehouse.gov domain, dealing with the person that holds the highest position in our government. And they knew it was fraudulent when they posted it. And then after it was posted, when people questioned the validity of this document, because it was an obvious fake to people with a brain in their heads, again, people ridiculed those who chose to question it. When is the American populace going to wake up? I don't know. I have no idea. You're not going to wake up by watching the mainstream media. You're not going to wake up by never questioning any branch of your government. You're going to remain in the dark, and you're going to remain non-caring until something affects you personally. And I think that's really, really sad. So I just wanted to clear up why I was so fired up with the previous video, and try and get my points across a little bit clearer, because I know when I get fired up and I have a million thoughts in my head, I probably don't articulate myself as well as I could, or as well as I should. But yeah, that's it. Rant over.